Hello, hello, hello. It's Kate from Inkstampshare.ink. I have got the So Hoppy Together stamp set to share with you today. It's so cute. It's got all these little fun frog images. He's riding a unicycle. Anyway, he's doing other things too, but he's from the Saleabration brochure from Stampin' Up. These are all free items in this brochure that you get for shopping with Stampin' Up. You get loads of free goodies. It's a brilliant offer. It runs from January through to the end of March, and every £45 you spend with Stampin' Up, you get a free item. So I thought I'd bring you the So Hoppy Together stamp set today. And I thought last year I did a Saleabration Sunday video every Sunday, and I thought I'd do that again this year. It's so much easier to see a stamp set once it's been used and samples to see if you like it than just a picture. So I thought it was a good idea. There's some little samples in the brochure as well. So there's sample pictures for everything. So it gives you loads of good ideas if you want to copy them and get inspiration from them. These butterfly papers are stunning. They go with a punch and stamp set, and you can, in the spring summer catalogue, you can punch these butterflies out with it, as they've done here. Absolutely stunning. And you get a pack of 12. They're 12 by 12s. I think they're 12. You get a pack of 2 each of 6 double-sided designs. Yeah. And then the ribbons, they match the gingham gala suite that the butterflies go with too. You get 5 reels of that. This cupcake has been really popular, really popular. I wasn't so sure about it, but now I've seen some samples. Yeah, mine's been ordered. Love it. There's a great joining offer with the tote bag. All this is in the Saleabration catalogue. If you go onto my blog at Inkstampshare.ink, you can request a catalogue. There's a little button to press, or you can just leave me a comment and I'd love to send you one. So you can have a look at all your free goodies in there, and I'll obviously send you the spring and summer one too. So we're going to use this stamp set to make a card. Now, I don't know if you saw this a couple of weeks ago on my blog. I made this fun card with it. Now, it's specifically made for a neighbour who's doing this amazing challenge. He's doing a challenge for charity to raise money for a charity that works with the police service for policemen that have died in service, and it's amazing. He has challenged himself to do a triathlon every single day for 100 days. I can't even run for a bus, so I take my hat off to the man. He's amazing. He's now on like day 72 and has never missed a day. Christmas Day, Boxing Day. It's absolutely unreal. So I thought this was a really fun, cute encouragement card to send him. And yeah, it's got him. He's juggling his flies. He's on his unicycle. He's doing everything. And I put, hey, you can do anything on there. So I thought it was cute. So I thought we'd make another card with this set. Now, Stampin' Up have got a challenge on at the moment for us demonstrators to share simple stamping, just to show that everybody can stamp and you don't need a lot of equipment to do it. So you can take a stamp set, some ink and some card, and you can make a really nice card. So I have made one similar, and this would be the simple stamping version of it. And we're using the hashtag simple stamping to share the love. And this one has the little frog on the unicycle stamped out in black on white with a little bit of the lemon lime twist cardstock. He's juggling his frogs, and all I've done is put a little bit of the clear Wink of Stella glitter brush, this one, just to give him a bit of sparkle and just to make him stand out a little bit. With this January challenge, we were allowed to put a punch in, so I've used the classic label punch here and put hey. Hey, you can do anything, and put the little flies inside. So that's the simple stamping version of this card. Kind of the beginner or the quick card. Anybody would like to make a quick card. So that's like, this one would be like more for a casual crafter who crafts fairly regularly. And then I'm going to show you a slightly stepped up version again as well, that would maybe you could call it for the avid crafter, but just a little bit more stepped up. So I'm going to use the same layout as I did on the middle one, on this one. And I've got some of this gorgeous gingham gala paper. These are in the spring summer catalogue, and they go alongside that butterfly suite. And they are in those shades again that go with the ribbons. Aren't they stunning? I love how they've Stampin' Up have coordinated everything. And you get a cardstock pack to match, so you don't have to buy too much. So it's big checks on one side, excuse me, and then all the little checks on the other side. Love that. I'm going to be using it for tons. Great background paper for all those spring cards. Okay, so I have got a piece of lemon lime twist cardstock for my base. It's A4. I've scored it at 10.5 and cut it at 14.9. And then I shall put all the dimensionals for all these layers on my blog, so you don't have to write anything down. They're just slightly smaller on each layer. So just pop over to inkstampshare.ink and you'll see the project and all the measurements there. So they just go down slightly. And then I've got another little panel of the lemon lime twist. And then instead of using the Whisper Wet cardstock, I've got a little bit of watercolour paper, and I'll show you that why. I'm going to do a little bit of watercolour wash. So I've got an aqua painter. This is a water-filled paintbrush. It's got a little chamber. I've still got a load of green ink on it, but I'm not going to worry because I'm going to be putting more on there. And I'm going to just saturate the paper with water and a bit of green, like so. Getting it everywhere. There you go. And if I just had some left on there, but really I need to make it a little bit more green than that. So I'm just going to grab my ink pad. And if you squeeze these ink pads, you can make a nice little well of watercolour ink that you can use. It's a great way to use your ink pads. If you don't like all the colour on the top, you just wipe it out. I'm really not so fussy. I'm a bit of a messy crafter. There we go, sometimes anyway. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to dry it. Now I could just leave it to dry, but just for speed, I'm going to get my heat tool on it to dry it a bit quicker. So it'll be a bit noisy, sorry about that, but here we go. There we are, just dry it out. These are really nice watercolour kind of wash. And it's interesting because if you use the, oh I did it on there too. If you use the watercolour paper and the ink, it has a different intensity of the colour to if you use the pen. So when I stamped out the frog on these two in the black, I used the lemon lime twist marker. It comes out quite dark on here, but when you use a lemon lime twist wash on the watercolour, it's quite a lot lighter. Interesting, get different effects. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp on top of it. Let's see how this comes out. Let's give him a stamp. And I'm going to stamp him near the bottom, so I've got room to his little flies that he's juggling. Give it a good press down. There he is. Perfect. Happy with that. Okay, let's put the lid back on my ink so it doesn't dry out. Right, lovely. Actually going to stamp the little frogs at the same time. Flies, not frogs. Flies, juggling flies. They're so cute, aren't they? They are cute. Now, the reason I used the Stays On black ink to stamp the frog out with was when I initially did it, I stamped the frog first and then went over in watercolour. So, yeah, so it doesn't make it muddy. If you use the Stays On, it won't merge. And actually, I might go back and make him a little bit more green in areas. So that's probably was a good, wise idea. Quite like that. Cute, huh? There we go. I'll give him a bit more of a dry with my heat tool. It's very dry because I haven't really put much more on. There we go. I like that splodgy watercolour effect. And then just to give him a bit more of something, I'm going to put some of the Wink of Stella on him. I'm going to colour him in, make his eyes and his body sparkle. Cute, isn't it? We get frogs in our garden in the summer. We live near a lake. Interestingly, we do find them in the garden. I think I'll do his unicycle as well. Why not? Let's give him a bit of shimmer and shine. He's a special frog because he can ride a unicycle and don't juggle. So he should sparkle, shouldn't he? Right, there we go. Oh, glittery. Should we make the flies? Right. They can sparkle too. Good. And then I'm going to put the different pieces of my card together. I'm literally quite happy with that because it all ties in together and it just makes it pop. So whilst it's a stepped up card, it's still quite a simple one. Now let's find my glue because I put it away. It'll probably be all bunged up because I haven't used it for a while. Ugh. I'm good at that, but at least it's quite good glue to use. Right, just don't need too much of this Tombow. It really goes a long way. It's very strong. But it gives you that little bit of wriggle room as well when you put it down. So, all good. We need that. So you can kind of move it around to make it right. My card base doesn't look very well. There we are. Bone folder. Never mind. Right, okay, so there we go. It's on and goes on this panel, but I'm going to put some of the ribbon on. Now, love this. This is our lemon lime twist ombre ribbon. You can see how it graduates. It's really lovely. Now, let me see if I've got a piece of tape to stick this down. I know, I use a bit of washi tape because I've got it to hand. I like to use snail when I put stick the ribbon down because it's not wet and it doesn't soak it, and it's just perfect really. But I think I'll just use a bit of washi tape because my snail just ran out. And until my delivery comes with all my glue, I don't have any more. So this is a bit of old washi tape, but I love it. It's so nice, isn't it? Look at that. It's retired now, it's fab. It's quite useful for this kind of thing though, because you can just do that with your ribbon. Now, if I put this here, we can work out if we've got it in the right place. I would say so, wouldn't you? Looks all right to me. So just make sure it's straight. Yeah, I was quite glad to get back to normal after the Christmas holidays. I have to say, I really, really love spending time with family at Christmas. We had such a nice one. But you know what? After a while, it's just like you want normality and the routine back. They've all gone back to school and college now. It feels like ages ago, but actually, it's only last week was New Year's Day. It feels weird. Right, okay, ribbon is on, like so. And now I've got the ribbon like that, I can stick it down onto my card base. Just make sure I've got it right. Let's move that out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. It was nice to get back to coffee and cards last week, or this week just gone. I run it every week, twice a week. I'd really missed all those ladies over, that long Christmas New Year breaks. It's really fun to get back. We're such a nice little group. Right, here we go. So pop that on there. Like so. And I'm going to anchor my bow on there. This is going on. And this is going on. Now I'm going to glue this down with wet glue to keep it nice and flat. That's where I'm practicing my frog, see? I wanted to know what it looked like before I decided to go ahead with it. put a bit more on the edges because it's watercolour. It can bow a little. You want it right to the edge. I think I've used a bit much. It's all right. It's all right. Bated breath. There we go. Lovely job. Just give it a good press down. Make it flat. Oh, got my dimensionals out. So I'm gonna pop it up a little bit with the dimensional. I'm gonna put quite a few on. Do like lots of those. Otherwise you get a bit that like dips in the middle. You don't want that. No. Right, here we go. Oh well, I hope you all had I haven't wished you all Happy New Year yet, so Happy New Year. Hope you had a nice New Year. Right, let's get these backs off. Ooh. Oh. Here we go, pop it on. Let's get this straight, shall we? We don't wonky. Yeah, that'll do me. Pop that on. And then I'm going to put a little bit of ribbon in here in a bow. I don't really want it a very big bow. I want it quite a little one. Little one. This looks better. Let's chop that off. Oh, I got glue stuck to me. Do you ever get all gluey? Seriously, man. Right. So I can put my bow there. And the reason I like to do a bow that way is so you can change where you've got it. You can just like slide it up and down. Really like that. And it's an easy way when you know, when bows are a bit challenging. This is me. I've tied it so tight now I can't slide it back the other way. Ugh. There we are. Let's just do that. That'll be better. There. That's what I want. Nice cute little bow. There we are. Now, I've got a piece of Whisper White here. And I'm going to stamp hay. That one, that one. Where's the hay? There's the hay. Lost the hay. Right. Get our memento out. Now, I found with the hay, if I stamp it before I punch it out, I'm more likely to get it straight. Just a tip from the one who's been there and done it. Right, and I've got my classic label punch. Now these are, you can clip them flat so they store flat. They're a really useful way to store them, and then you just open them like that. And I always find it better to turn my punch upside down and punch through so I can see what I'm doing. So hay. Make sure it's nice and straight. There we are. I'm looking for my little ones. Here they are. Some little dimensionals here. Put the big ones out of the way, because I want the little ones to go behind the hay. Like that. On one end. Because they fit on that punch out really well without having to cut anything up and get it all stuck to you. It's really cool that we've got those. Lovely. And then I'll put a little bit of glue on this end so that all the layers match in height. And nothing's too high, so it will all go through the post without any extra postage, which is great. Let's take that off. Do you ever find all those bits around the house? I do. Right. Decide where you want your hay. Oh, it's sticking to the ribbon and nothing else. That's not much good, is it? There we are. Hay. Hay. Yeah. Hay. Love it. Love it. Hey, now we need to do the inside. So on my inside, I'm going to put you can do anything. Here we are. Oh, should I do it in green? Oh yeah, why not? It was in black. Is it clean? No, it's in black. I can't bother to get my stamping scrub out. Let's just, I've got my little chamois over there, but let's just do it in black. I can go and clean all my stamps at the end. You can do anything. You can do anything. Anything you can do, I can do better. Right. Sorry, I don't know why I just started doing that. Let's have some more. There we are. And we will just put those in the inside with a bit more Tombow. And then we'll have this cute little frog card finished. So cute. So just slightly stepped up because we've done a little bit of watercolouring, that's all. There you go. So there it is. I hope you love it. I love it. This frog's fun. He's not too cutesy either. He's not, you know, but he's quite fun. So this is my hashtag simple stamping card, which is lovely. I love that. It's a really quick and easy card you can make, and you don't need too much equipment for that. And then this was my next one, where I coloured it in with the stamping markers. I literally used this one and the smoky slate one as well for that. But everything else is the same. And then this one, instead of colouring it in, I just did the watercolour. So I used an aqua painter and I used the ink pad I already had in the same colour, so they all match. I hope you like it. So there's the 3 different cards. How fun are they? And then all of the eyes have got Winkle Stella on them to make them shine. Which one do you like the best? Which one is your favourite? I'd love to know. Could you leave me a comment and tell me which one you like the best? I'd be really interested to know. Thank you for watching. Do hop over to my blog at inkstampshare.ink. I'll be coming back every Sunday with a Saleabration Sunday, so do stop by. If you'd like notifications of when those are coming out, please subscribe. Click the subscribe and then hit that little bell button and you'll be able to see when that comes up. And in the description below, you'll be able to see the link to my blog, and you can hop over and see all the dimensions and my shop and everything else that's there. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye-bye.